From this lecture, we are going to discuss about the endocrine system of control and coordination in human being. So let us start the endocrine system. So as in the case of nervous system, we have discussed the component of nervous system, that is central nervous system, peripheral nervous system. There are two components, and we have also discussed the things through which these nervous system types of nervous system form. So in the case of endocrine system, we will also discuss about the component, first of all about the component of nervous system, then we will discuss the detail of that component to understand or to cover the syllabus. So endocrine system, it consists of endocrine system of control and coordination consists of, the first is endocrine gland, and the secretion of these glands and their endocrine glands and their secretions. And the secretion of endocrine gland, it is known as the hormones. The secretion of endocrine glands are known as hormones. So from this system, that is endocrine system, we will discuss or we will study about these two things, that are endocrine glands and the hormones. Along with this, we will also discuss the function as well as the disorders related to the gland as well as the related to hormones. So first of all, we need to understand what is the meaning of or what is meant by the endocrine gland. Endocrine gland का meaning क्या होता है? Endocrine gland होता क्या है? So the first topic, that is endocrine gland. So endocrine glands can be defined as ductless gland. It means the group of cells together form a gland which release their secretion directly into the blood, not through the duct. It is known as endocrine gland. ऐसी gland को हम endocrine gland बोलते हैं जो ductless होते हैं, मीन्स अपना secretion जो है duct के थ्रू नहीं करते हैं. They release their secretion from their cells directly into the blood, and blood distribute that secretion, the secretion which are known as hormones, to each and every cell of the body or throughout the body. Blood जो है ये इन secretion को, hormones को पूरे body में distribute करता है, और उस distribution के through body के जितने भी cells हार्मोन्स के लिए रिक्वायर्ड होते हैं या हार्मोन्स उनको अगर रिक्वायर्ड होती है तो वह जितने अमाउंट में रिक्वायर्ड होती है वो उस अमाउंट को रिसीव कर लेते हैं, एंड दे परफॉर्म देयर फंक्शन और दे गिव द रिस्पॉन्स ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दैट अमाउंट ऑफ हार्मोन. सो दिस इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ endocrine gland, and there are another gland in our body which are exocrine gland, mixed as well as mixed gland. So exocrine gland can be defined as the duct gland. In previous chapter, that is life processes, where we discussed about the digestive system, we also discussed some associated gland which are helpful in the process of digestion by the help of their secretion. So that on that place, the glands we have discussed, they are not the other things, they are the exocrine gland, because we have observed all the glands release their secretion through a duct which opens into the alimentary canal, not directly into the blood. वो जो है blood में supply secretion अपना release नहीं करते हैं, duct के through जो the place of action, जो place of action होता है, on that place of action they release their secretion through the duct, उस duct के थ्रू जो है अपने secretion को रिलीज करते हैं। तो ऐसे ग्लैंड को हम एक्सोक्राइन ग्लैंड बोलते हैं। बट जो डक्टलेस होते हैं मीन्स डायरेक्टली ब्लड में सप्लाई करते हैं, तो ऐसे ग्लैंड को हम एंडोक्राइन ग्लैंड बोलते हैं। मीन्स वन ऑफ द फीचर ऑफ एंडोक्राइन ग्लैंड इन्वॉल्व द network of blood capillary present around them. Hence, all the endocrine gland consist of network of blood capillary around them, in which the secretion of endocrine gland released to supply through the blood vascular system or through the blood throughout the body. So these are the two features of endocrine gland. One of the feature it is ductless, and the second is the supply of blood or network of blood capillaries around these gland. Now let us start to make a list of endocrine gland in our body. हमारे बॉडी में कौन कौन से endocrine gland पाए जाते हैं? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल उनका हम लिस्ट बनाते हैं फ्रॉम द हेड टू द टेल रीजन और टू द एब्डोमिनल रीजन, बिकॉज in our legs or in our arms or in our limbs there is no any endocrine gland. Endocrine gland mainly situated in our head region as well as in abdominal region. So let us make the list first of all, then we will discuss detail about the glands which are listed here one by one to understand their position, their role, their nature as well as their secretion. So from starting with the head region, the first gland in head region, it is the endocrine gland, it is the pituitary gland. Pituitary gland is the gland present in our head region. Along with the pituitary gland, there is also an associated another gland also found just above the pituitary gland. So let us first make the list of the initial one, that is hypothalamus. The first gland in our brain, according to the position, it is the hypothalamus, then pituitary gland, which is also known as master gland, then in head region there is the third gland, that is pineal gland, then after head the next part of our body which also consists of the endocrine gland, that is the neck region, and in neck region there are two glands, endocrine gland, that are thyroid gland then parathyroid gland. These are the two glands present in our neck region. हमारे neck region में ये पाए जाते हैं. Then when we proceed towards the below the neck region, there are two chambers which also occupy a number of organs, that are the thoracic cavity and the abdominal cavity. So our thoracic cavity consists of another endocrine gland. It is known as the thymus gland. Thymus gland. In thoracic cavity or in thorax chamber above the abdomen or and below the neck region, there is a single endocrine gland, that is thymus gland. Then when we proceed to the abdominal region, the another gland, endocrine gland, is known as the adrenal gland. If you will observe the NCERT book, in your book, in the chapter of control and coordination, the topic it is given as the endocrine glands in human being. So on that place, you will observe a human body which consists of a number of endocrine glands along with their position, which is labeled on that diagram. So the next endocrine gland, you will observe adrenal gland that are present, a pair of adrenal gland present above the each kidney. किडनी के दोनों ही किडनी के ऊपर एक एक जो है adrenal gland पाए जाते हैं. So then after the adrenal gland, the another endocrine gland, it is not especially the endocrine gland, these are the mixed gland. So but we have to study the endocrine part only. So we will also take as an example of endocrine gland because it acts as endocrine gland, that are the pancreas. Pancreas is actually the mixed gland because they have the property of both as endocrine as well as exocrine. Exocrine secretion directly into the alimentary canal in the form of pancreatic juice, while endocrine secretion it is in the form of hormones. There are two hormones we will discuss later when we discuss it in detail. So we will also include this under the endocrine gland because it is out in our syllabus. The next, these are the common endocrine gland. Common means they are present in both male as well as female body. ये मेल और फीमेल दोनों ही बॉडी में प्रेजेंट होते हैं. बट सम endocrine gland present individually. That means in male there is another endocrine gland which are known as male gland, and in female there is another. So the next endocrine gland which is present in either male or female, so that are, in the case of male, the endocrine gland, it is the testes. Combining in male as well as female, they are known as gonads, but individually we can write the individual name of that gland. So in male there are a pair of testes which act as endocrine gland also, but actually they are the mixed organ, not only the endocrine gland. As the pancreas, it is the mixed gland. In male, the testes is mixed organ. Same as in female. The endocrine gland is the ovary. Ovaries, which are also not only the endocrine gland, they are also the mixed organ in the female body or human female body. So these are the different endocrine gland, in which some are only the endocrine gland, but some other are also have another function, so they are either mixed gland or mixed organ, but they have a function of endocrine gland, so they will considered under the endocrine gland. Now we will discuss these glands one by one in detail. So first of all, let us discuss about the hypothalamus. So hypothalamus region, it is not actually in our syllabus. Hypothalamus is not in our syllabus. In our syllabus, the gland, endocrine gland, it is start from the pituitary gland, but we will also discuss some information related to the hypothalamus. So let us first discuss about the hypothalamus, then we will discuss about some other glands in our body, endocrine gland. So in our body, the endocrine are related to the endocrine gland. We will discuss about their description, about their detail in the form of the number of subheadings, as we will discuss the location of the endocrine gland, then we will discuss their secretion, and then we will discuss the function of the secretion as well as the disorders related to that secretion, hyper or as well as hyposecretion. So hypothalamus, then we discuss about the location. The location of hypothalamus is the forebrain. As in previous topic, the nervous system, we have already discussed about the structure of brain. So when you will discuss, you have discussed about the structure of the brain. You have already all observed that in the forebrain there are three parts: the olfactory lobe, the cerebral hemisphere, and the third, that is diencephalon. And in diencephalon region there are two subparts, that is thalamus as well as hypothalamus. So on that place we have also seen or discussed that hypothalamus is the endocrine part of the brain. So the location of hypothalamus, it is the forebrain. Then we will discuss the secretion. So secretion of the endocrine gland, it is the GnRH. GnRH, the full form is the gonadotropins releasing hormone. Gonadotropins releasing hormone. They are not actually their direct action in our body, but they are the stimulator of another hormone which is secreted from the pituitary gland, gonadotropins. So we will discuss in detail about the gonadotropin under the pituitary gland. So gonadotropins, which are secreted from the pituitary gland, actually they are secreted when these GnRH release from hypothalamus. So hypothalamus stimulate the release of gonadotropins by the help of GnRH, and along with GnRH some other hormone also, that are somatostatin. The second hormone, it is somatostatin. So somatostatin also a hormone from the hypothalamus which regulate the secretion of the another hormone of pituitary gland, that is growth hormone. जो पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड से दूसरा हार्मोन निकलता है, ग्रोथ हार्मोन, उसको रेगुलेट करने का काम ये सोमेटोस्टेटिन करता है। मीन्स हाइपोथैलेमस के जितने भी हार्मोन हैं, दे आर एक्चुअली कंट्रोल द secretion of the pituitary gland, most of the secretion of pituitary gland, and one of the hormone, it is actually synthesized in hypothalamus but released from the pituitary gland, that is the oxytocin. Oxytocin, it is actually not secreted directly into the blood or into the body from the hypothalamus. First of all, this hormone is released into the pituitary gland, which is remain associated with the hypothalamus through the blood vessels, and then from the pituitary gland when required in our body. It is the hormone, it is especially required during the pregnancy time, just after the pregnancy time, during parturition as well as during the lactation in the case of female. So this one is also a hormone from the hypothalamus, and we have also discussed their role in our body. Now the next gland, which is the most important gland related to our syllabus, that is the pituitary gland. The second is the pituitary gland. So pituitary gland is also known as the master gland. Pituitary gland is also known as master gland because it is the gland which have least number of hormones which directly play some important role in the functioning of the body organs or body tissue. But most of the hormones of pituitary gland, they are responsible for the regulation of the secretion of other gland. जितने भी अदर ग्लैंड्स होते हैं, endocrine gland except the pituitary gland and hypothalamus, their secretions are regulated and controlled by the help of pituitary gland. So the pituitary gland is also known as master gland. And about the location of the pituitary gland, as it is remain associated with the hypothalamus, the location is of the pituitary gland is the same as the hypothalamus. It is the forebrain. Location is the forebrain attached to hypothalamus. So in forebrain, pituitary gland also found and remain associated with the hypothalamus. At the base of hypothalamus, the pituitary gland is remain attached